Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. Now that's a classic. This simple joke, my friends, is a testament to the power of humor. It's a universal language that transcends boundaries and connects hearts. A well-placed punchline has the power to uplift moods, lighten hearts, and even turn a mundane day into a memorable one. Humor, in its essence, is about finding the unexpected in the ordinary, the absurd in the routine, and the funny in the mundane. It's an art, a science, and a skill that some folks are blessed with, and others, well, they're still working on their knock-knock jokes. But that's the thing about humor. It's inclusive. It welcomes everyone with open arms and a hearty laugh. Now let's take a quick walk down memory lane. Remember the good old days when humor was all about comic strips and newspapers, stand-up comedy shows? And that one funny friend in every group? Well, it's not too different now. The essence remains the same, but the platform has changed. Welcome to the digital age, a time when humor is just a click away. From hilarious memes to rib-tickling videos, the world of comedy has found a new home, the internet. It's a place where humor is not just consumed, but also created and shared by everyone. Today, a joke doesn't just make you laugh, it makes you share, react, and connect. The evolution of humor has been as dynamic as its nature. It's adapted, transformed, and evolved to fit into our screens and become a part of our daily lives. It's not just about a good laugh anymore, it's about a shared experience, a sense of community, and a way to express ourselves. So whether it's a simple mathematician joke or a complex comedy sketch, humor has the power to bring a smile to our faces and make our day a little brighter. As we embark on this journey to explore the world of digital humor, remember, it's all about the joy of laughter and the magic of a good joke. So buckle up and get ready to set sail on this laughter-filled journey. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Now that we've warmed up with a hearty laugh, let's hit the road on our comedy highway. Imagine this journey like a road trip through the landscape of laughter, from the rolling hills of slapstick to the sharp curves of satire and everything in between. First off, we have slapstick comedy, a genre that's been slipping on banana peels and walking into doors since the dawn of time. It's the kind of humor that's as subtle as a pie in the face and just as deliciously funny. You know, like when you're trying to impress someone at a party and you end up knocking over the punch bowl. The only thing you can do is laugh it off, right? Then we have the dry desert of deadpan humor, where comedians keep a straight face while delivering the most hilarious lines. It's like when your friend says, "I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands." And they say it with such a serious face that you can't help but burst into laughter. Next up, we're cruising through the dense jungle of observational comedy. This style shines a spotlight on the absurdities of everyday life. Have you ever noticed how your socks always disappear in the laundry? It's like there's a sock monster living in your washing machine. And let's not forget about satire, the comedy of the intellectuals. Satire is like a sharp, witty sword that cuts through societal issues with a smirk. It's like saying, politicians and diapers have one thing in common. They should both be changed regularly, and for the same reason. Finally, we'll take a detour through the whimsical world of wordplay. Puns, malapropisms, and double entendres are the bread and butter here. It's like when your friend says, "I'm reading a book about anti-gravity, it's impossible to put down." And there you have it, folks. A scenic drive through the comedy highway. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, but if you're laughing for no reason, you might need medicine. Scene script. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Ah, the humble beginnings of a laugh. Now let's dive into the world of the Try Not to Laugh challenge, a realm where laughter is the enemy and a straight face, the hero. This challenge has swept across YouTube like a tidal wave, turning the platform into a virtual comedy club where the audience is on stage, and the comedians, well, they're on stage too, but in the form of hilarious videos. The goal? To keep a deadpan expression while facing an onslaught of humor. Sounds easy, right? Well, let's just say it's harder than teaching a cat to play fetch. Imagine the situation. You're staring at the screen, your face as blank as a fresh sheet of paper. A video starts playing, maybe it's a clumsy puppy flopping around, or a child pronouncing spaghetti in the most adorable yet incorrect way. You feel it, a giggle bubbling up from your belly, a smirk tugging at the corners of your mouth. But you resist. You're a fortress, unyielding against the assault of humor. But then, the unexpected happens. A cat in a shark costume rides a Roomba, or a man slips on a banana peel in the most cartoonish fashion. And that's it, your fortress crumbles, laughter breaks free, echoing through the room. You've lost the challenge, but oh, does defeat taste sweet. The Try Not to Laugh challenge is a paradox, a game where losing feels like winning. After all, isn't laughter the best medicine? It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest things can bring us the most joy. A silly joke, a funny video, even the act of trying not to laugh can bring light to a dull day. So next time you're feeling down, remember, a good laugh is just a try not to laugh challenge away. Why don't we ever tell secrets on a farm? Because the potatoes have eyes, the corn has ears, and the beans stalk. Now isn't that something to laugh about? You see, humor has a way of bringing people together, of creating a bond that is as strong as it is infectious. It's like a ripple in a pond. One chuckle can create a wave of laughter that spreads far and wide. Now imagine if we could harness that power, that joy, and share it with the world. That's where the Try Not to Laugh challenge comes into play. It's not just about having a good laugh, it's about creating a shared experience, a common thread that weaves us all together. Picture this, you're sitting at home scrolling through your favorite social media platform, and you come across a Try Not to Laugh video. You click on it, and before you know it, you're guffawing to yourself, tears streaming down your face. But you're not alone. Across the globe, in different time zones, people are doing the exact same thing. It's a shared moment of joy, a collective release of laughter that transcends borders and boundaries, but it doesn't stop there. You take that video, that moment of hilarity, and you share it. You pass it on to your friends, your family, your coworkers, and they, in turn, share it with their circles. It's a ripple effect, a laughter contagion that spreads and grows, touching lives and lifting spirits. And in these challenging times, isn't that something we could all use a bit more of? A good laugh, a shared moment of levity, a connection that goes beyond the everyday. So, let's spread that laughter, let's share those Try Not to Laugh challenges, let's create those ripples of joy. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, and it's a prescription we can all afford to fill. So share your laughter, share your joy, share those Try Not to Laugh videos. Don't let the potatoes, corn, and beans be the only ones in on the joke. So don't be a secret keeper, spread the laughter. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she will let it go. Now isn't that a fun start to our grand finale? The power of humor, my friends, is truly remarkable. It has the unique ability to turn a gloomy day into a day filled with sunshine and rainbows. Humor in all its forms is a universal language that brings people together. It's a bridge that connects hearts and minds, even when words fall short. It's an escape, a momentary respite from the trials and tribulations of life, and when shared it multiplies, spreading joy and laughter in its wake. So, let's delve into the beauty of humor one last time. Think back to the beginning of our Try Not to Laugh challenge. Remember that first joke, the one that made you chuckle or maybe even burst into laughter? That's the power of a good joke. It doesn't just make you laugh, it makes you feel. It lightens your heart and brightens your day. And that, my friends, is the essence of humor. But it's not just about the laughter, is it? It's about the shared experience, the camaraderie that comes from a good laugh. It's about the smiles that linger long after the joke has been told. It's about the memories created and the bonds forged in the crucible of shared laughter. And so as we wrap up our journey down the comedy highway, let's take a moment to appreciate the joy that humor brings into our lives. Let's be thankful for the laughter that brightens our days and the smiles that warm our hearts. To end on a lighter note, here's a quick one for the road. Why don't scientists trust atoms, you ask? Because they make up everything. And remember, a day without laughter is a day wasted. So keep laughing and keep sharing the joy.